Imagine an entire civilization appearing almost out of nowhere. They fought Samson. They produced the giant warrior Goliath. They defeated the armies of ancient Israel and became one of the most feared peoples of the ancient world. Yet, despite their fame, historians still debate one simple question. Who were the Philistines? Were they native to the land of Canaan, or mysterious invaders from across the sea? Today, archaeology is uncovering clues buried for over 3,000 years, and the answers are more fascinating than anyone imagined. This is the forgotten story of the Philistines. More than 3,000 years ago, the Eastern Mediterranean was filled with powerful kingdoms. Egypt ruled the south. The Hittite Empire dominated Anatolia. Mycenaean Greece flourished across the Aegean. Trade ships carried gold, wine, copper, and pottery from one end of the Mediterranean to the other. Then, around 1200 BC, everything fell apart. Cities burned. Empires collapsed. Trade disappeared. Famine and war spread across the ancient world. Historians call this event the Bronze Age collapse, one of the greatest disasters in human history. Out of this chaos emerged a mysterious group known as the Sea Peoples. Among them was a people the Egyptians called the Pele-Set, the ancestors of the Philistines. Ancient Egyptian records describe fierce warriors arriving by sea with swords, shields, and feathered helmets. After defeating them in battle, Pharaoh Ramesses III claimed that many of these people were settled along the southern coast of Canaan. There they built 5 powerful cities: Gaza, Ashkelon, Ashdod, Ekron, and Gath, the city later associated with Goliath. Together, these cities formed the Philistine Pentapolis, a powerful alliance that controlled trade routes and fertile farmland along the Mediterranean coast. Within a few generations, the Philistines had become one of the strongest powers in the region. For centuries, no one knew where the Philistines came from. Then archaeologists began making surprising discoveries. Their pottery closely resembled pottery from Mycenaean Greece. Their homes included large circular hearths rarely seen in Canaan. Even their diet was unusual, with evidence of pigs that were more common in the Aegean world than in the ancient Levant. More recently, DNA recovered from ancient Philistine burials at Ashkelon suggested that the earliest Philistines had some ancestry connected to southern Europe before later mixing with the local Canaanite population. While scholars still debate the details, many now believe the Philistines were migrants from the Aegean who gradually blended with the people already living in Canaan. The Philistines became famous through the stories of the Bible. They battled Samson, captured the Ark of the Covenant, and fielded their greatest champion, Goliath. But beyond these stories, they were much more than warriors. They were skilled traders, farmers, metalworkers, and builders. Their cities produced olive oil, wine, and fine pottery that were traded across the Mediterranean. For generations, they competed with the growing kingdom of Israel for land, influence, and power. Eventually, the rise of mighty empires such as Assyria and Babylon brought Philistine independence to an end. Their cities were conquered. Their rulers disappeared. Over time, they were absorbed into the surrounding populations, and the Philistines faded from history. Yet their legacy lives on. Every excavation uncovers new clues. Every discovery challenges old assumptions. And even today, more than 3,000 years later, the Philistines remain one of the ancient world's greatest mysteries. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, subscribe for more stories about forgotten civilizations, lost empires, and the incredible mysteries hidden beneath the sands of history.